Argentina. The Argentine Republic is located at the southernmost part of South America. The majority of the population there speaks Spanish. However, quite a large number of the population also speak Italian, which is the second most spoken language there, before Levantine Arabic. The national sport of Argentina is pato. It is played with a six-handled ball on horseback, which has to be thrown through a ring to score. Pato is actually duck in Spanish, so in the early days, this game was played with live ducks inside a basket instead of a ball. Soccer is also a very popular sport in Argentina. Its national team has won 25 major international titles, including 2 FIFA World Cups and 2 Olympic gold medals. Tango is a dance and corresponding musical style which originated in Argentina. The music, its lyrics, and the dance represent the transformation of the urban landscape at the beginning of the 20th century with the arrival of many European immigrants. Popular foods include pasta like spaghetti and gnocchi, pizza, and asado, which is a barbecue. Their traditional cuisine is called cruela and is represented by empanadas, which are salty pastries filled with meat. Argentina also has a traditional drink similar to tea called mate that is usually drunk with a silver straw. Most Argentines are Roman Catholic and the minority are Protestant, Jewish, and others. They are very physical communicators and hence tend to touch and have little space between each other when interacting. They kiss each other on the cheek when they meet.
Argentina has experienced both inflation and recession. Privatization and other economic reform begun by President Menem in the early 1990s, but significant economic problems remain. Economic problems resulted in economic collapse in 2001. It did not begin to grow strongly again until 2003. Now, with a GDP of more than 550 million, Argentina is one of the largest economies in Latin America. Due to its ample natural resources in energy and agriculture within its 2.8 million square kilometers of territory, Argentina is endowed with extraordinary fertile lands and has great potential for renewable energy. Argentina posted a 3 billion trade deficit in 2015. General Motors has made the decision to cut automobile production in Argentina and fell by double digit, with export falling by more than 50%. President Macri election changed everything. 4 key decisions made by him have already improved the administration appeal to foreign investors, a repositioning of international ties, a focus on removing capital controls, reappointment of credible accountants for handling inflation data, and putting in place a well-experienced cabinet of technocrats. Based on 2016 Index of Economic Freedom, overall score is 44, world rank 169, region rank 27 of 29 in South and Central American region.
Argentina was the first country to use fingerprinting in order to determine who is guilty of a crime. The first known example of fingerprinting occurred in June 1892, when police used fingerprinting to determine who is the killer of Francisca Rojas' children. Do you know that the name Argentina comes from the Latin word for silver, which is argentum? Argentina has the most psychiatrists per capita in the world, as every 145 psychiatrists to 100,000 people.
Opportunities for Singapore. According to the article published on June 22, 2016 in the Straits Times, Argentina declared that it wants to do business with Singapore, especially in the trade, services, and infrastructure sectors. It made its pitch to local businesses and investors at one of a series of country-specific seminars jointly organized by the Latin America Chamber of Commerce and the Singapore Business Federation. Argentina's President Mauricio Macri has initiated several economic reforms that shifted Argentina towards a more market-oriented economy. The Argentinian ambassador to Jakarta, Mr. Ricardo Luis Bocalandro, said that Singapore's history as a trading port and expertise in port handling and infrastructure projects make it an especially good potential partner for Argentina. Ports, urban planning, cities infrastructure, these are areas that Argentina would like to work in with Singapore. Big investors like Keppel, they would help Argentina build up her infrastructure a lot. He added that there are plans for an Argentinian embassy to be set up in Singapore sometime next year, which would strengthen relations between the two countries, but that would depend on Argentina's fiscal budget for 2017. Growing Singapore-Latin America economic engagement. Development Bank of Latin America at the 8th IE Singapore's Latin Asia Business Forum 2011, further facilitating collaborations between Singapore and Latin America. In addition, Argentina and Ecuador are establishing their presence in Singapore.